Hey guys, welcome back to another video here for Banish the Doubt. As always, guys, in this avatar suit, I come to you, I identify as George McNamara, and I absolutely bow to who you, each and every one of us, is. We are consciousness, we are light, we are energy, frequency, and vibration. We are universal source energy, God, consciousness. Consciousness is everywhere. It's everything. It's in everything. Okay. Everything, this table that my computer is on, computer itself, the clothes I wear, the room, the walls, the lights, everything vibrates. Everything is energy. Everything is frequency. Okay. So think of yourself as a broadcasting mechanism. In each moment, right now, as you're watching me, you are broadcasting to the world who and what you say you are as this consciousness. Okay. And what you are seeing is exactly that. What you are putting out is what you are seeing. Okay. So I want to talk about this for a second here, the states of consciousness and how we operate in one or the other. We do so primarily unconsciously. We don't consciously do the things that we do. Okay. So the one state is a state of lack, living paycheck to paycheck, living in a consciousness or in a reality where we hope, right? We hope the check clears, or we hope that, in this case, the card, we hope the card gets approved. I hope it says approve, right? That is stress. That's angst. That's anxiety. That is living as a victim within a victim state consciousness, victim mentality. It's a poverty consciousness. Or it is working, as some of us growing up heard, I'm working my fingers to the bone, right? I'm breaking my back. In fact, it's in the music, right? Out there breaking my back every day. So it's in the vernacular. It's omnipresent, the state of separation. I'm here, my goal is there. I'm here, I have to work to get there. Once I'm there, then I'll finally be what? Happy. I'll be fulfilled. I'll be satisfied. Okay. That's the one state. The other state that we have the option to occupy is a state of where money is passive residual. Passive meaning I don't work for it. It just comes to me. Residual means it comes all the time. It just comes to me constantly. Okay. Cash flow. A mindset of money is easy. Money just comes to me. You know, that's a another state. In both states, there are people who occupy these states or in these states. In both states, right here and here, right here and here, we attract those people. We also attract the events and the opportunities, right? The health, our body reflects the state that we occupy. The Hermetic principle of as above, so below. Our bodies are telling us by the way we feel which state we are operating from. This state, most people are born into that state of paycheck to paycheck, of I hope some of us of a little more advanced age, I hope the check clears. Some of us a little bit younger, oh, I hope there's enough money on the card to cover that expense, right? We're born into that environment. We are, in both cases, in both states, we downloaded the, the behavior that was modeled around money, the communication, the conversations around money, the state in which those who raised us occupied. Okay? The world you touch, the experiences you live, the relationships you hold, the opportunities that appear, every single one of these are shadows of an unseen cause within you. So both states, okay, are shadows of an unseen cause within us. So we are causing the state. We are causing, we don't cause people to act the way they act, but we are calling those people into our environment, into our state by how we see and internally talk about ourselves, to communicate with ourselves. Everything and every person, every event, every opportunity, or lack thereof, that appears outside of you, you and I put them there. Meaning that's only we can see. We can only see an environment or a reality where there's lack, an environment or a reality where there's hustle, where there is grind, where there is strife, where there is angst and anxiety, because that's what's going on internally, and it's being expressed in our outer world. It's being reflected back to us. So it's not that we change. We don't get away from that. We don't say, where some people say, well, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm going to move away from this. No, you're taking your mindset with you. You change who you are internally. You change the state, and then the opportunity presents itself. The events take place. The people appear who then invite you to live in that type of an environment. You don't physically go there. It appears. You attract it. You attract the opportunity. Let's say a promotion at a job, or a relocation, okay, or an opportunity to start a business, or partner with someone somewhere else. That opportunity is already there. It just becomes visible to you. You see it once you change, once you decide and claim which state you are going to occupy, because everything is this now moment. There's no such thing as tomorrow. There's no such thing as yesterday. It all takes place now, in this now moment. Okay? When you understand this, you stop believing life is happening to you. You realize life happens through you. Okay? Nothing is happening to you. Everything happens through you. So the events and the people and the circumstances appearing on on the screen of your life are there because that life happened through you, and then they appeared based on how you think, you act, and you identify who you identify as. That's what's there. Okay? So we don't change anything. And we realize it's not happening. Nothing happens to us. Right? We've been, again, born into an environment with a state of living that says, oh, well, they change, then I'll what? Feel better about myself. I need to change the world. I need to force a change on the world. The world you see is a reflection of the world you are, how you see the world. Okay? So the invisible reality within you is far more substantial than the physical facts that confront you. Let me say that again, because that's incredibly important to hang on to that, to identify with that, and to live from this state. That the invisible reality within you is far more substantial than the physical facts that confront you. Because both of these states are inside of you. Creation is finished. So the state where money is passive residual cash flow and it's easy, that's already occupied. You're occupying that state within you. You've just been unconsciously choosing this state where money is challenged. Money is a challenge where I don't see the money as a object, or I see money as something that's unattainable. But it's never about the money. It's about the self that I say I am. That's what you want to change, if you will, or overcome that state that says, I can't achieve that. I can't live that type of a life. Yeah, that's fine for you, but you know, understand. And then we argue for our limitations. You don't understand where I grew up. Oh, if you knew my parents, if you knew what we're doing is we're arguing for our limitations. When we change or when we identify with a state, and then let's say you go on vacation. Okay, you go to a vacation island. In the homes there are in the multiple millions, and someone says, "Boy, wouldn't you love to live here?" Oh man, I wish I could live. I wish I could live like that. So we don't even realize the words that come out of our mouth. But the words that come out of our mouth are affirmations, and they either affirm they affirm the state you're living in. And then if we become conscious of those words, then we can catch them and say, wait, and I don't mean like every little word that comes out of your mouth, that's how you're going to live. But what I'm talking about is recognizing the words that come out of our mouth, the affirmations, and say, oh, wait a minute, what am I affirming in this moment? Am I affirming that I am living in this state, or am I living in this state? So again, the invisible reality within you is far more substantial than the physical facts that confront you. Okay? So this is how we understand the states or the state in which we are living. We understand it. It's up to you if you decide in every now moment whether you want to continue living in that state or start living in this now moment from the other state, from that state that's desired. This is how we do it. We don't do anything as far as changing anything on the outside world. We recognize the state we're living in. We say, okay, I'm going to choose in this now moment which state I'm going to occupy, and I'm going to live that way. I'm going to think that way. I'm going to speak that way. I'm going to dress that way. I'm going to act that way. I'm going to walk. I'm going to talk. I'm going to sleep in that state. I'm going to wake from inside that state, all of that. This is how you do it. This is this state. When you understand this, then you stop believing life is happening to you, and you realize that life happens, always has, and always will, happens through you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If your first time watching us, welcome to the community. Please give this video a thumbs up. Click on the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you receive all of our videos. Thank you again, guys, with much love and light and appreciation. Have a great day.